Hey guys, so I'm gonna be doing I got some welding problems. I'm not sure what it could be, but so I got a Snap-on MM140 SL. It's a little old, but it works. And so I've recently replaced. Well, I got the gun rebuilt from Snap-on, and then I also got switch block. I put a new switch block in it, and that came from Snap-on as well. And I recently, I called them to diagnose all this, and we went through and checked the diodes and everything, and that was all fine. Ended up being the switch block, so I got a new one of those. And now the problem I'm having is it seems to pop a lot. I'm not sure if this is something I'm doing or if it's the welder. And I know it's not popping like it would be a bad diode. It just pops a lot. So I'm going to show you guys what I mean. And I'm running flex cord, gasless. Reverse polarity. So I guess I'll weld and you guys can. This is a 1/8 steel. I already cleaned it up, and I'm running 7 and 5.5. That's what it says on the door. I tried messing around with those settings already, and it still likes to pop a lot. And my welds kind of look like pigeon shit. So maybe you guys can tell me what I'm doing. What could be the problem? As you can see there, it likes to pop a lot, and my welds look horrible. If I turn the voltage, up, max it'll go on the machine. My welds seem to look a lot better for some reason, so I don't know, maybe if I turn it up 8, what would 8 be? I'm running 0.35 wire, by the way, if that's helpful. 35, 1/8, so I'm going to be running, instead of voltage, I was running 6 before, but if I run 8, 6, so 8 and 6, so I was running hot, but if I turn it up all the way, it always runs a lot better for some reason. Still did a little rough there, but alright, I'm going to put the camera down this time. Maybe that'll help me weld a little better. Now I'm going to try it. Alright, this is with the voltage at 8 again, and wire speed 6. Now, as you can see, that was a lot smoother, and now it's with the wire feed all the way up max. And look at this, I'm going to clean it up. And that's with the wire speed high as it'll go. And that's with the wire speed lower. So I'm going to turn it down to what it's supposed to be. Alright, this is with 1/8 steel. So I'm going to turn the voltage down to 6, and I'm going to turn the wire feed to 5. That wasn't too bad, but still. Not sure why it's popping. I don't think it's supposed to be popping that much. You can see. Get it to focus. That middle weld right there. That's what I just did. That right there. So let's say I'm welding. Let's say I'm welding 14 gauge steel. So I'm going to turn the wire speed down, or the voltage down to 4, and the wire speed down to 4 as well. This is again with 0.35 flex cord gasless. If you're wondering why I don't have a nozzle on my gun, it's because the old one broke somehow. This is, I'm not using gas, so I figured I didn't need it. Alright, this is wire speed, voltage 4, wire speed 4, and this is as if I was welding 14 gauge. So here we go. See, that pops like crazy. Settings real fast to see if I can get it to the best it can get at voltage 4. And let you guys see what I'm talking about. So that is mid voltage 4. Just trying to wire feed up a little bit. See, it still pops, so I'm going to turn the wire feed down a little bit. Yeah, you can see it still pops and it looks like crap. Anyways, I know this is 1/8 inch, 1/8 inch steel, and I have it set for 14 gauge. But even if I am welding in 14 gauge, which I did all my floorboards, I think, in 16 gauge, no matter what settings or how I adjusted it, it liked to pop a lot. And I'm not sure what's causing this to pop. Like I said, it works better when I turn the temperatures up max, so I've been welding anything that's not too small or too thin. I've been welding it on MIG voltage 7 or 8, even though it says to weld something thinner than that. As you can see, this is the best one I got right here. That's at MIG speed 8. And I'll show you some other welds I did. Here's a sledgehammer I put a steel pole on, and I welded that at 8, and you can see those welds turned out pretty nice. I can get it to focus. Except down here. Now, I did grind the top clean, I didn't grind down here clean though, so that's why it's probably didn't weld as good, but still, I'm not sure what's causing it to weld so bad whenever I turn the voltage down, even when on thin metal. So, here's another example on the mount on the bottom, on the back of my lawnmower. I turned the voltage up to, I think, 7 or 8, and you can see those welds turned out pretty good. But of course I was at 7, 8, and they're looking horrible. Like, that's at the lower wire speed, you can see right there, that corner. But everywhere else they look pretty good. And that was with the wire speed up. Or not the wire speed, but the voltage up. So, if you guys know what might be causing this, let me know. Alright, here's one more set of footage of me welding on the set. This is set voltage, or what it's supposed to be for 1/8 steel. See, it pops a lot. Not sure why it's popping so much. It looks like a worm. Not sure what's going on, or if it's just me, or if it's just the welder. Maybe you can give me some tips, or some tips as to why the welder's doing this. Thanks.